toughest.
Thank you, thank you. Feels great.
So you all come from a fitness background. You run CrossFit Create as well. You're all athletes. You train regularly. So what difference did you feel training in the cities, then coming here, participating in the Himalayas? What is that like?
I think we should say to start with, we're not all from fitness backgrounds. So these boys run a CrossFit gym. Sophie and I are definitely not from fitness backgrounds. I think it's really important because what we've seen from this is how like anyone can do this. And obviously we're really supportive of CrossFit, but it's been great to get out and challenge ourselves and do something that we didn't think was possible. So I definitely don't think we're athletes by any stretch of the imagination.
That's okay. So what about you two?
I mean, again, athletic training is like very subjective in terms of the way that you see it. I would say that we are athletes in a certain way because we train, but not coming from a fitness background per se. I know people who've been training since they were kids, 15 years of training. Particularly, I've had like 3 years of experience just actually putting myself into a space about like training and how training is different from exercising and just going to a gym or anything like that. So you put like a method to anything, and that's what CrossFit is about. And now this is an extrapolation of like the same thing that we're doing, just consistently just trying to do things that are outside your comfort zone, trying to be prepared for anything and everything. And that's what the motif is of doing what we do. And that's what we coach also at the box. So just like extrapolating that, all of that as training, and then like just doing this as well was a part of that, I would say, like the whole thing. But the fantastic part about like doing all of this is like we are in a box and this is totally outside the box. So which is like being out here, like breathing such clean air, and like just being like out there, like it's just fantastic. Honestly, like, it's brilliant for us as an
Talking about box, now you're in the capital of India, which also is not the most polluted city in the world.
right.
What is it like coming here in such clean, crisp air in the Himalayas, Ganga River flowing? What is that experience?
Like I said yesterday, Lottie put it very nicely, makes us feel alive, makes us feel more aware. We are more aware about our bodies. We are more present in now. We feel how our bodies are feeling. We are more connected. It feels great. We can keep going. Even if we are tired, it's just the views and the air just constantly push us. And like even though you know you're physically tired, you just mentally can keep going and keep going and keep pushing. That's what is different from Delhi. Like if I was doing in this Delhi after 10 kilometers, I'd be like, oh, I need to rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely keep going for much longer.
Yeah.
I've been training.
Hardest part for you? What you
So that was very subjective. Okay, let's start from here. We'll go one by one.
Okay. Yeah, so only 2 weeks back is when Akash asked me, and I was like, okay, I really want to do it, but I wasn't sure if I would manage because biking.
That you would manage.
Yeah.
But yeah, biking was like the issue, and yeah, gears, and then I had a really bad fall as well. But I knew that I had to just like concentrate on just finishing, and I managed.
Well done. After the fall, it takes a lot, especially in this type of terrain, to get up.
Yeah.
You get up, then cycle, and then.
But that's what, no, it's all in the mind.
Yes.
That's what
There
helped.
is that barrier coming, especially going through in your head when you had that fall.
Oh, I knew if I would just waste my time thinking that what's paining at that time, I wouldn't have managed then. I knew there was so much more ahead because the fall was right like at the beginning. And that made me, understand the biking as well. Yeah.
So, Laurie, you were talking yesterday about CrossFit and how you condition your body, but then you come here and you're talking about especially that some folks had cramps. It is because of, you said, your body not used to and your muscle is not working so much at the same time. So could you talk a bit more on that? If you remember.
Sure. I don't know why. Like, I think we get cramps because we don't train for 3 hours at a time. And there's so much about nutrition and about how you use salt and how you control your hydration for events like this that we probably weren't all prepared for. Like, we were taking quite new advice and kind of trying it out on the day to see how it went. And I think all of us probably could have taken on a lot more salt during the race, and that would have really helped. But that's what's fun about it. You learn so much more about your body by like putting all of these bits of fitness and endurance and nutrition together to see what happens.